First on the field is Fumble. Let's hope his name doesn't reflect his football skills. Fumble wastes no time showing his canine competitors how it's done. But Oscar isn't backing down. We've just started, and these two are already in a frenetic Fido free-for-all. That Fumble loves to play aggressive ball. He better be careful, or he could be flagged. And Fumble takes down the Dachshund.
All right, that's an illegal tackle. 10-yard penalty. Don't look at me for sympathy.
While Fumble cools off, it looks like Marbles has decided it's his ball. Coaches love to see their players protecting the ball, and Marbles is doing it like a real pro. Fumble and Oscar continue to tussle, and Marbles joins in. That's a perfect doggy double team. Fumble runs it up the middle. But he likes Baskin's burger better. Will he make it this time? Yes!
Touchdown!
Woo! Touchdown!
Good job. A little too much showboating. I'll let it go.
Fumble slips by the distracted doggy defenders and saunters into the end zone.
Touchdown! That's your second touchdown today. Very impressive.
Fumble's back, and he's determined to retake the scoring lead. Oh, and Fumble fumbles. He picks up the loose ball, and he could go all the way.
Touchdown!
This year's Most Valuable Puppy Award goes to a pooch who combined offensive firepower with dogged defense. He not only put points on the board, he outworked and out-hustled every other Fido on the field. Congratulations, Fumble! First, we have a Schnauzer Beagle mix from the Midwest that's short in stature, but tough on the inside. She loves to mix it up with the big dogs. This is little Marta. She's got the speed and agility of a safety and the guts of a linebacker. Marta is also savvy. While all the big dogs are fooling around at midfield, she's staked out her toy, strategizing for a touchdown. Or maybe not. At midfield, there's furious action, but no one's breaking out of the pack. Marta's biding her time on the sideline. Now, Cash finally shows interest in Marta. But the play of Gunther and Bessie is too much for him. Gunther steals her toy, but does she back down? No way. Gunther's twice her size, and she gets right in the middle of the pack. There's a pileup of pups at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they've got her down. But look, she's back up.
Go, 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 yeah!
This girl's a fighter. Look at her taking on 3 brutes at once. You go, girl.
She gave it 110%. That's a good puppy!
That's right, Marta. Shake it off. Just be your bad, beautiful self. Marta could use a break. Now, Marta grabs the attention. With the speed and agility of a slot back, Marta slips past her defenders. Let's take a look at this action with our cute cam. Marta is down again. But Marta seems to know how to handle this situation. Check out that mug to camera. I think she has a plan. She's leaving these mutts in her dust. She just won't back down. Marta seems to be wearing the other pups out. Not even Bessie can provoke her. While the big pups are chasing each other's tail, Marta has hatched her plan. She regains control of the pillow and backs into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown! Touchdown! It's a touchdown! Yeah! Woohoo!
Who's your puppy now, boys? That's right. This girl's proven she's got all the right fluff. And the big dogs, they're in awe of Marta, showering her with kisses. Marta might have what it takes to become this year's Puppy Bowl MVP, Most Valuable Pup. There can only be one Most Valuable Pup. And this year's prize goes to the most courageous pooch on the field today. The Bissell MVP goes to Marta, the little pup who out-hustled dogs twice her size. Marta, you deserve this. You are Puppy Bowl Nine's most valuable pup. Congratulations, Marta. First out for Yellow Team Fluff is Rory. Don't let his size fool you, folks. He might look like a cub, but he roars like a lion. With all eyes on the tussle at the 30, Team Fluff's Rory takes his chance. He sparks a drive downfield. A beautiful screen by Parfait allows him through to the end zone, and he scores!
Touchdown!
All right, Rory, great job out there. Way to hustle.
It seems like Team Fluff's Rory got the message. He's on a toy. He avoids a tackle. Now he's at the 30, the 20, and he scores!
Touchdown!
Rory, that was another touchdown. Your second one. You're on a roll, baby. That's right.
On the field, superstar Rory takes advantage of rough slack defense and mounts a drive with his lucky red ball. Unobstructed by roughs, he's on the 20, the 10, and he takes it to the house.
Touchdown!
Rory has a wide open field for this 75-yard run.
Congratulations, Rory. You are the Bissell MVP.
First down for Team Fluff. This comical pup is simply nuts for football. Some might even say peanuts. Meet little sister Sally. Team Fluff Sally is on a pom-pom. She fumbles on the 30. She recovers, and she scores.
Touchdown!
Fluff Sally doesn't need any encouragement. She's taking on Juniper over a pink piggy. Sally comes away with it, rushes past the defense, and she scores again.
Touchdown!
Let's take a look at that epic drive through our sky lens aboard the Puppy Bowl blimp. Sally muscles past Ruff's Edwin, knocks the football into the water, and storms into the end zone.
Sally is one feisty pup.
According to Sally's DNA stats, courtesy of Wisdom Panel, she's 100% treeing Walker Coonhound, a breed known for their superb tracking abilities.
Congratulations, Sally. You are our Bissell MVP.
This is Bumble, a hearing and sight-impaired Aussie Shepherd from Double J Dog Ranch in Idaho, a unique sanctuary for special needs dogs.
With blind and deaf dogs such as Bumble, we teach them touch commands. And she sits, she downs. She is one of the easiest puppies we've ever had in our program.
First up for Fluff. She's deaf, sight impaired, and anything but scared. Coming through the tunnel and ready to rumble, it's Bumble. And hearing and sight impaired superstar Bumble jumps into action.
Bumble is known as the master of the RPO, the role play option. She's pretending to roll around and play, but she's setting a trap for her opponents.
Bill has definitely grown suspicious.
She's now positioned herself closer to the goal line with very little detection from Ruff. Look out here.
She whips it right across the goal line for the easy field goal.
And that's a field goal for Bumble. Great job.
High up in the sky aboard the Puppy Bowl blimp, you can see how Bumble puts this ball completely out of reach of the nearest defensive back. And Team Fluff takes the lead 27-21. Back on the field, looks like Bumble's up to her old tricks again, Rod. And this time she's playing coy with the toy on the sidelines.
Scott, the entire Ruff defense thinks she's on injured reserve.
She sends it right down Main Street for the field goal. And the Academy Award goes to Bumble, putting 3 more points on the board with that realistic portrayal of a damsel in distress.
Congratulations, Bumble. You're our Bissell MVP.
First out for Ruff. Sweet and silky gray, this pup came here to play. Stay alert, or she'll leave you in the dirt. It's Gina.
Even after that sweet score, Granny Smith has a few sour words for Gina as she looks to rub Fluff's fortunes in the face of Team Ruff.
I'd be a little cautious about provoking an athlete as gifted as Gina. It usually comes back to haunt her opponents. She bounces toward the sideline.
Gina's got the ball, but she's headed out of bounds? Wait, she's got a wide open field here, Scott. The 40, the 20, the 5.
Touchdown.
Gina just fooled everyone in the entire stadium, including me. What just happened, Scott?
The view from the Puppy Bowl blimp reveals that it's the old hound around, ground and pound. Watch as she pretends to kill the play by heading out of bounds and around the pylon, clearing the entire field. And then, hey diddle diddle, Gina up the middle. Gina is giving Sparkle the business.
This can't be good for Fluff. When Gina's class is in session, it usually ends in 7.
Rod, she's trotting downfield in perfect sync with Sparkle's shadow, as if to stay undetected.
It's the total eclipse trick, Scott. Gina is using Sparkle's size to her own advantage, flying under the radar of her opponents.
She suddenly emerges with the toy and is heading toward the end zone. It's a fake out. She sidesteps Sparkle.
Touchdown.
And takes it to the house. And your score is now 35-28, Team Fluff.
Congratulations, Gina. You are our Bissell MVP.
First out for Team Fluff. This hearing-impaired pup is ready to serve his opponents with touchdowns. Sometimes undercover, this Virginian is a lover. Meet Marshall. Out at midfield, Fluff's Marshall and Ruff's Muffin are going head-to-head once again.
Marshall sure does love that blue toy. This puppy comes from a special shelter in Virginia, which trains rescue pups to be therapy dogs. Here's animal rescue advocate Jill Rappaport to bring you Marshall's story in this Subaru Pup Close and Personal.
Just outside Charlottesville, Virginia, sits a rescue organization named Green Dogs Unleashed. And today, Kevin and Killian are training tiny and completely deaf rescue pup Marshall to be the best therapy dog he can be.
Killian loves Marshall. Killian thinks Marshall is just a few spots that fell off of him at some point. And even though he is so big, he'll get down on Marshall's level, and he's so gentle with the puppy despite his great size.
Marshall is an absolute beast on the agility field and really showcases his talent out on the course.
Marshall is just a ball of energy. He's also extremely attentive and very well behaved. And Marshall will show you that his deafness will never slow him down.
But training a great therapy pup isn't all about agility. Today, Kevin has a special surprise for his fellow essential workers who dedicate countless hours serving their community. And Marshall's calming presence provides a much-needed and well-deserved break.
I think it's really important to be able to step outside and take that moment with Marshall. He gives you that ability to let your brain kind of turn off for a few minutes. That cute little puppy reminds you that it's gonna be okay.
Well, it was fun seeing Marshall because it's just such a break. I mean, he's like a vacation. I think we could learn a lot from dogs, therapy dogs especially. They love unconditionally, they're loyal, they're trusting, they're caring. They're always gonna be there.
Equipped with strong socialization experience, Marshall is well on his way to becoming a therapy pup and a Puppy Bowl champion.
As play resumes, these rivals are back at it. Marshall makes a break for the end zone, but Muffin has something to say about that. And she makes a goal line stand.
And what a battle we have unfolding here. Two fierce competitors pushing or pulling each other to a higher level.
Marshall has an opening but can't shake the defender. Back and forth they go. Marshall breaks free, and he's in for the score.
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Wow, I've called a lot of football in my life, but this is my first double touchdown. As you can clearly see, Marshall crossed the goal line with a toy in his mouth, then re-entered the field of play with all four paws before crossing the goal line again.
Welcome to Puppy Bowl, Steve. Welcome to Puppy Bowl.
Come here, Marshall. Got some explosive offense out of a little guy. Great work.
Out next, he might be sweet, but he'll have opponents shaking like a leaf. Ready to uproot Team Rough? Meet Burch. We have a substitution in the game for Team Fluff. And Steve, don't be fooled by his stature. At 3 pounds, Burch may be the smallest player here, but he's got a big dog spirit.
He sure looks like he does, and these two are going at it.
There's a flag on the play.
Illegal use of paws to the face. That's on you, Surf. Maybe it's too much hair you can't see. Need a trim? Let me know.
That call has put a new pep in Burch's step, and he's sniffing out an opening in Ruff's defense. With Surf distracted again, Fluff goes into a hurry-up offense. Quick snap to Burch as he gallops into the end zone. Touchdown, Fluff.
Touchdown.
The Home Depot is hyped to celebrate the first touchdown of the game.
Touchdown. Touchdown, Burch. Great job, big guy.
Now, Team Fluff's Burch is joining the action.
Burch and Emmy Lou are tangled up downfield. We're going to be seeing this kind of D from Burch all game, Taylor. He's one of the best line barkers on the field. Oh, Emmy Lou chop blocks Burch.
But Burch doesn't stay down long. Let's find out a bit more about this feisty little Fluff player in our first Pup Close and Personal of the game. Brought to you by Subaru. Benton, Louisiana is Burch's hometown, and it's full of folks with big hearts and small dogs.
We created a little home here where it's similar to doggy daycare. They have beds, they have room assignments, they have friends, they have a backyard that has a swimming pool, all of the comforts of a home right here at our rescue.
I've been working with Gina's Road to Rescue for about 7 years. It's a great organization.
Michelle and Burch have been tight since birth.
Maple, the mother of Burch, came to us pregnant, and she needed a place to go to have her puppies. Michelle was our hero for her. She took Maple home, and that evening, Maple had puppies.
Burch has been so much fun to foster. He's always in a great mood, always up to play and have a good time, but he loves to, sit in your lap, give kisses. Burch loves to mess with the cats, and his favorite one is Trisket. Trisket will just be asleep in his bed, and Burch just runs up, jumps on top of him, and they start rolling around. Trisket loves it.
This Southern pup's unique set of skills got him drafted to Puppy Bowl 18.
The main trait that will serve him well in Puppy Bowl is definitely his speed. Those little long, skinny legs makes him really fast.
And there's something extra special about this foster home. Darcy from Puppy Bowl 16 lives here too.
She's all that jazz with lots of pizzazz. From the crawfish boil to Puppy Bowl soil, it's Darcy.
Darcy was an amazing coach today in the backyard. Burch is going to be so successful if he just relies on the training. Burch, Darcy and I are so proud of you, and we know that you're going to be very successful in Puppy Bowl 18.
Fluff star running back Burch seems to be distracted by the pylons.
Steve, Team Fluff can't afford to have Burch sidelined.
Here comes teammate Squeak to give Burch the play, but he's already moved on to the opposite end zone. Squeak tries again with the play. They break the huddle, and it looks like they're running a wildcat formation. Squeak waits for the play to develop. Burch blazes down the sideline, cuts across midfield, leaving Surf in his wake. Now he's at the 20, the 10, touchdown!
Touchdown!
And just like that, Fluff is up 14-0.
Congratulations, Burch. You are our Bissell MVP.
Look at this, Taylor. Ruff's coach, McFur Mutt, is pulling Enrique and bringing in fan favorite Foxtrot.
Now we're going to see that fierce collie intelligence at play in Foxtrot. At the Combine, his speed and ability to play both sides of the ball impressed the scouts.
Ruff's Foxtrot with a toy on the 40, and he's hit by Fluff's Mary, who forces a fumble. Foxtrot resets, runs right, jukes left, the 10, touchdown! Team Ruff for the first score of the game.
Touchdown! Foxtrot, that is some fancy footwork.
Ruff's cheerleaders are ecstatic.
Team Ruff's #1 pick pays off. They put points on the board with the game's first big play. Team Ruff 7, Team Fluff 0. Foxtrot picks up the toy. Max sets a screen. Reverses field. Touchdown, Foxtrot. He just keeps trotting into the end zone, Taylor. That beauty by Foxtrot extends Ruff's lead. Your score now, Ruff 14, Fluff 3.
You voted, America. Who is our MVP?
And this year's Most Valuable Puppy Award goes to...
Congratulations, Foxtrot. You are our Puppy Bowl MVP.